Welcome back to the show. Mr. Lance will be back shortly, but we're going to take this opportunity to do mail because that's the thing we have to do, right?
We have to, unfortunately.
No, well, we get so much of it. If we did nothing, it would pile up.
It does.
I wonder if people knew what we do with the mail after we get it.
Do they want to know?
No. He's got a large bird. He lines the cage with it. Unless it's like something made out of rubber, then you won't use it for your cage now, will you?
No.
All right. Anyways, let's do some mail, and then we'll get back to this film, The Creeping Terror. Tangela's favorite film, right? How are you, old man?
I'm well.
Thank you for picking up our guest today.
I'm not old.
You know, you should have let Andrew do it.
Andrew refused to do it.
No, he could have done it. All right, this note is from somebody named Aoleen Rose Vinhalister. Aoleen, is that a real name? Aoleen?
It would appear to be.
I like it. No, it should be. I bet somewhere in my ancestry there's a person named Aoleen.
Or
I bet
two.
somebody in her ancestry. I like your umbrella. Or is that a parasol?
Parasol.
All right. It's got to be waterproof to be an umbrella, right?
Yes.
All right. So she goes, I have just now come upon your programming and have become substantially addicted. That's a potential for a lawsuit, is it not?
How so?
Well, maybe she stopped going to work. Maybe she stopped caring for her young due to this new addiction.
Her young?
I don't know. I'm assuming. I'm making assumptions. I could do that, you know.
She's not actually an owl.
No, I'm sitting in the yellow chair. I can make assumptions. Don't judge me. As I am not a watcher of television, this is quite remarkable for your program. I find it to be interesting and informative, and I relish each and every episode. I bet she's not going to relish this one. And not because of us, because of this film.
It is a disaster.
No. Well, you know, sometimes we have to show disasters. We've had this whole spate of wonderful films, and, you know, we've got to drop a little surprise in every now and then, right? Used to be the other way around. If you recall, we would have all terrible movies and occasionally a good one.
That was our trademark.
That's right. No, it still is. All right. Do continue to broadcast, for I do not wish to destroy any persons who try to remove my viewing pleasure. Oh, she's threatening anybody who would cancel us. I hope you broadcasters are listening, because Aoleen will be on your case if you cancel us. That is after Tangela. Right? You would not want her to be cross with you. That's for sure. All right, thanks for writing, Aoleen, and we hope everything is nice in wherever you live. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Mr. Dave Genera. Did we just hear from Dave Genera?
I don't believe so.
We heard from Dave Genera a couple of weeks ago. All right, that's fine. Keep writing to us, Dave, especially since you're sending us these quality Hallmark cards. It's pretty daisies, right? These are pretty daisies, right? All right, to Vincent Livingston and the one and only Tangela. David of SF, just want to thank you for reading my letter on the air. So he sent us a letter to thank him for reading his letter. So now he's got to send us another letter thanking us for reading this one, right?
No.
This is an endless cycle. You know, if you write to us again, Mr. Genera, I'm not going to read it this time. But I will read this one. Hope you guys are doing something good and spooky for Halloween. Oh, well, Halloween was, what, last week?
Last week.
Last week, all right. So this is kind of a, you know, if we would have seen this was a Halloween card, we probably would have read it last week. And he probably sent us a Halloween card as well. Did he not? I don't know. All right. Something spooky for Halloween we did. Tangela. Of all the others, Elvira, Lily of the Munsters, and Morticia of the Addams Family, in my opinion, you're the best. If you ever get a chance, find and listen to this record called Spooky. Sorry, don't remember the artist, but it fits you perfectly. So anyways, thanks again, Tangela, and everyone else. Just a fan, David, San Francisco, California. Well, thank you again, Dave, and no need to thank us this time for reading your notes on the air. And Spooky, I know this song. Who does that song? It's on the radio, continuously. It's an older tune, I think from the 70s.
It's an older tune.
Maybe 60s. It's called Spooky. And it's about a woman. You know, she's not spooky. You know, you should suggest a song called Terrifying. That would be the one that covers her. Spooky, is okay.
Indeed.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's decorative. It's like Halloween-like, right?
Looks more like
no.
zombies.
No, she put, what'd you call these things again?
Zombies.
No, I know they're zombies. What do you call the small icons?
Icons.
No, they're not. What'd you call them? It was a Japanese name.
Emoji is
Emojis. So she's got, it's Dracula, and then it's a male zombie and a female zombie. And I think what she's trying to portray here, Kayla Summers, is that you are Dracula, and then her and I are zombies.
indeed.
I could be wrong. And anyways, subject, love you all. Love the show. You guys make horror so much fun. I have a movie for you that I think will even scare the, all these symbols, which I imagine means something four-letter word like, right? That will even scare Tangela and Mr. Livingston. Is a 1970 West German horror film that is to some extent factually based. It was filmed on location in Austria, an actual castle that was used in the early 1700s to carry out this horror using actual torture instruments from the museum inside the castle. Wikipedia has a great write-up on it. It is called Mark of the Devil. I've seen this film.
Have you?
Well, of course I've seen Mark of the Devil. Yeah. It was all over Europe in the 70s. Where were you? Not watching Mark of the Devil, obviously. In its historical aspect of the witch interrogations and filming inside the actual castle, and a no-holds-barred script that makes this film. University of Venice did a class on it a few years ago. Get your popcorn ready. This one's a doozy. Love you guys, Kayla. All right, Kayla, I looked into Mark of the Devil some time ago because I wanted to show it prior to your lovely note, and that's going to be a tough one to get. There's something weird about it. I cannot find a distributor that will allow us to put it on YouTube. That's half the problems with getting some of these films is we can get them for broadcast on television, right? But it's getting the permission to put them on YouTube, and we will not do one without the other. So that's what we do, right? Right. What in God's name is that? Did somebody send me a pizza?
That's a thought.
A pizza. Somebody sent me a bloody pizza. What flavor? It's not a pizza.
It's not.
Well, the box is actually not square. What was this box? It's an AT&T box. What came in this box? Printed on recycled, 2018. AT&T intellectual property. There could be a phone switch center inside of this box. I don't know.
Keyboard or something.
All right, here we go. It's got a letter. Why don't you display some of the things here, if you would, and I shall read the letter. All right. What do we got? Oh, there's an extra fancy thing in here.
Is there?
Look at this.
Oh.
Moolah, moolah, moolah. All right. The letter goes. Dear Vincent, Vandal, Tangela, and Mr. Livingston. Greetings from Ivan and Isa in Ukiah. Backwards spelt haiku. I never knew that. Did you know that?
Ukiah Haiku, yes.
I never knew this. Well, I don't watch those backward programs like you do. Love you guys and support your noble endeavor. We are sure it is a good thing. In support, look, he sent us a check for $100 American. Now,
Really?
this can go to some good. This will go to like Andrew's bandage fund, right?
That's a
Help
good
him
idea.
cure. Thank you for your generosity. I'd like to see my favorite, The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra. I've never heard of this film.
Neither have I.
Well, we're going to look into it, right?
Indeed.
I'm an old rocker. What are you showing? Oh, is that him? Oh, look at this. Is that him? I'm an old rocker from the psychoramic 60s, aware of the creepy side of life, death, and the horrors of music biz. Those evil, diabolical tyrants, scumbags, greedy monsters, blood-sucking leeches at our record companies. I agree with you 1,000%, sir. No, they are. I think he missed a couple of adjectives and nouns. He has no interest in my gripe with record companies.
I'm looking for dangerous things in the box.
Oh, no, he goes on. Ravenous vultures, rip-off lying B-words, illegal, immoral, backstabbing mutants, the record labels, booking agents, and crooked promoters. This man definitely is a bona fide musician if he knows all these things. It's the truth, you know. But I'm preaching to the choir. We survived. Can you show a movie where the creature devours all those people? Well, you know, if there's not a movie that has that, I think we should make it, sir. Thank you so much for writing, and thank you for the wonderful gifts. And we will see you sometime soon. That it?
That would be it.
That is it for mail. If you'd like to send us a letter of your own, send it to the email address you see appearing over here. Or if you'd like to send a pizza box full of wonderful items, send it to the address you see right here. We will be right back soon with Lanzo Xenix, but first let's get back to the creeping terror.
Hi, this is Ron from Pacifica. Just wanted to say your show is really good. I used to, watch the original Creature Features. Anyway, I'm looking to find a campy old film from the early 60s called Day of the Triffids. I'm sure it wouldn't be too expensive for you guys to get because it's probably not like a super in-demand movie. Anyway, you guys are great. See you later.